Hello, guides and goddesses. Welcome to Psi Divine. Today I want to do a card reading for whoever needs it. And I'm going to do some testing of this data. So I'm going to lay out 3 cards. Please choose the one that resonates or attracts, catches your attention first, and we'll see what messages are there for you. And move them around real good. Sorry, the basket leaves a lot of stuff there. All right. So we've got black card. Got like a burgundy maroonish. We've got reds. Got a white one. Ah. Right. So whichever card catches your attention, let's see what messages are there for you. Let's start off with this one. Did you select this one? Oh, that's lovely. For all the guides, you are perfect. Let's see what data is here for that. Some of you are in a relationship or having an exchange. You may be indoors, period, with someone who makes you feel less than in a relationship. Some type of partnership, somebody's just... they're unstable. Somebody's making you feel less than because of some competitive, I don't like the words jealousy and envy. But whoever this is, they know this too. And they know this data more than you know it. They're aware of this every second of the moment and every second that you forget, okay? Something that is in you, this person sees in themselves, or they see the lack, they recognize the lack of it. This person may have an inability to control themselves. They are definitely going through some insecurities. And they're over-visualizing. It's like they add extra shit to the data here. So some of you may be having issue with whoever this is at this time. And they're fucking with your inspiration. The source of inspiration within the self. Stop that. Some of you need to realize what looks like a hater is really an insecure person. They're having trouble loving themselves, so they lash out or behave or say things that try to help other people feel like they do. But this person is just competitive. They just are a walking bundle of their own chaos. What you're learning from this person, hopefully at this time, is learning how to enjoy yourself. Step back and really have a look at the karma that this person has called in for themselves because they have emotional sensitivity issues. I feel like there's 2 messages here. One second. Some of you are feeling lazy. Some of you are holding back from some new project or something to do with improving yourself. And you may be doing this because, well, it could be money issues. You may be wanting to do better. You may be feeling like you're inadequate, not enough for someone. Stop it. I'm going to need you to stop that. That is a cycle of thought. I'm going to need you to break. I need you to break that. Some of you are feeling like you want love, you want a new start, or you want something, some opportunity to come your way because someone likes you enough to give it to you. So this is an opportunity for some logic. Let's use that. It's wanting a new cycle, but having to tighten up to get to that, okay? So let's stop with the weak thoughts. Waste old time. Waste old time. Okay, if you chose this card, this message is indeed for you. Take the data. You're perfect. Now, get off your ass and get to work. Get off your ass and get to it. There is a cycle that needs to be completed and you know it. And sitting in one space is not the way to get it done. Right? There's something you're holding back from the world, I feel, even too, in this card. What are you waiting on? Could be something artistic. All right, let's move on past that one. Let's go for the black card. Did you choose the black card? Oh no, we never like this. Watching you, fantasy or fear? Almost feel like I need another deck for that one. But let's pull a couple of numbers and see if it matches. Clarify watching you. Some of you, hold on, I said I was going to pull other cards. That's right. Sorry about that. Ooh-wee. No. Yeah, no. Somebody is playing a whole mind game with one of y'all. Somebody's playing a mind game to create chaos, stalling, avoiding, fear play. Lord. Yeah. Somebody's trying to create some type of emotional anchor. You have the Knight of Wands here. This is somebody who is actively participating in something that moves quickly. Could be some type of, what I heard is catfish communication. Some of you are dealing with somebody who's pretending, Some of you are dealing with somebody who's pretending to be someone else in some way or another. Coming in hot and fast. Let me get the Four of Swords here. This person may be doing it to see if they can establish some type of peace with you by creating war with you. I don't know. This could be the person who's just jealous, looking over your shoulder, checking, but also trying to make contact. Could be through strangers, friends, whatever. This is somebody playing games in the background. So if you are online or receiving odd messages, Probably not an incident. Probably not an accident. This person's doing so because they want to see if there's any competition. Or will they be able to just continue playing their game? Wow. And this is somebody who has trouble letting go. They may be acting like they're closed off and they have their back turned, but that's not the case at all. Not the case. This person's being egotistical and uncooperative. And they may be working with friends, or I don't want to use the word team, but whatever. They may have friends helping them in this bullshit. As you become aware of this, you will simply not be attracted to any of it. Okay, these just fly out. This person they think they're being innovative, but expect for, if you're aware of if this is resonating, expect this to ramp up a little bit. Expect this to ramp up because you're not giving off the response that they want. You may not even realize this is happening. You may not even be aware of the deception. Good Lord. These are just games. And as you don't respond, because this looks like a choice to me to go for healing. You may be too busy to even notice this. As you may not be noticing it for what it really is. And you could be communicating with somebody thinking that it's not, oh Lord. If you are a card reader or you have your senses on deck, I would definitely be using them at this time. If you're talking with randos on the internet. Okay? Because this person may sound good, but they may be responsive and all that jazz, but might be some sneaky shit going on in the background. So there's a challenge at this time, and it's about assessment. Okay? So in the watching you, now is the time to really have a look at who's chatting with you, who's talking to you, who's trying to get into your space. Because this may be someone trying to manifest you back. Mo, stop. So guys, do get your rest. Be mindful. I feel like if you are chatting with people and you don't really know them, I feel like you'll know this person because you will feel a weird sense of anxiety just in the communication. And you'll feel this within yourself. You may even notice something in the communication with this person. It's just going to be a feeling. It's a feeling. Some of you may even know that you're being watched. Good Lord. All right, let's move on from that data. Wait a minute. Any advice for this? Move forward. Princess of Cups. Oops, and the Sun. All right. Well, recognize the negativity, okay? Do not let whatever this is sadden you, because that's what this person is. They are bringing negativity your way. And in the Princess of Cups right here, it may start with a flirt. It may start with innocent conversation, sweet things. For some of you, it's going to be someone coming in who may be attractive. They may speak of something that feels luxurious. Whatever it is, calm. Be careful. Just be mindful. This is something I really do feel like you're going to be feeling. It may come through someone bringing you an offer. Someone you don't really know that much about. Do your homework. Do your homework for shizzle. Because this is a cycle that isn't going to bring you growth. You're just going to know this. It's an egotistical person coming your way looking for this new beginning. Looking to take you back into the past. Queen of Swords, reverse. Okay? This person is slick. Very narrow-minded. And when they don't get what they want, they are cruel. Off with your head. I would cut this off. And when this person magically appears and you feel it, I would not entertain it. Let them keep watching. Let them keep watching. Let them keep watching. Let them keep wanting. This person is coming in to offer something of value, or at least something they think you want. This person finds you of value. But the answer should be no if this person makes themselves real. Did you pick the red card? The red and the white card. I'm going to pull these two out. So we have them here. And the red card. Self-focus. Energy, love, and awareness. Okay? All right. Self-focus. I know that this is going to be an odd deck, but it's catching my attention. So I'm going with it. Ooh. Clarify self-focus. Okay. Some of you are coming out of a place of confusion, destruction, conflict. And whatever this was, it had some type of public appeal to it. So it could have been something that put you in a bad place. You need to focus on yourself. Love yourself. Whatever this event was from the Hierophant, it brought out the rebellious nature of self or others, perhaps self and others. Knight of Cups is in reverse here. You may have dealt with someone who told lies on you, someone who wasted your time, a hustler. But then we get the Nine of Cups, which, you know, yeah. Some of you are realizing that, okay? Realizing that you may have put too much trust or faith in something. And you may have gotten thrown off track. How about that? Okay? You may have dealt with something that was destructive, whether that was of self or another. Whatever it was, you needed to move into a place of protection. Heal the mind, the body. Protect yourself. And so we have the Ace. We have the Ace of Hazards here, right? But it's in reverse. Some of you are going through periods of feeling like someone used you. Some of you were, you know, lost money in something. Whatever it was, a wealth, value of self was lost here. And it could have come from others stealing, taking advantage of you. Whatever. Your weakness was tested. Okay? And okay, we all get tested. It happens. But from the chaos comes clarity and a better outlook for the future. So I feel like this is an angel guide message. Focus on yourself. And out of that, you get your energy back, you get love, and the wonderful gift of awareness of self. Clarify. Yeah. Some of you spend way too much time not loving yourself enough. Whether you're coming out of a relationship or not, the focus of this card right here is focusing on you, getting stable, getting into a safe space, getting your rest, which you don't do enough of, and you know that. Some of you have something, some of you are on some type of time situation with getting to a place of safety or dealing with safety. For some of you also, I'm getting a second message about collaborations with the wrong people. Be careful of who you make connections with. I'm going to say the next, between here and summer, be very cautious of who you make connections with. Somebody may see an opportunity to take advantage of a gift you may have. Be careful, guides. It feels like a group accepting someone into their fold, like, oh, we love you, let's all be friends. And then they rob you blind. Then you find out they're a bunch of half-assed haters who expect you to do all the pulling weight, the clarity, the creativity. No, just, it's like asking somebody if they want to hang out at your house, and then when they show up, you hand them a vacuum cleaner and a mop and a broom. Be careful of who you allow to influence you also. Ooh-wee. Be very careful with your energy and awareness. There are some people out there who are just, you know, their own little individual tornadoes, right? And they may be offering some type of new cycle, renewal. Read the fine print. I'm also hearing that. Some of you may be calling in somebody or dealing with somebody who treats everyone in their world as if they're used cars, and they're a used car salesman. Be very careful of the user. Okay? Let's put that data away. Be very careful, guys. And for those who chose the white card, let's see what data is here. Ooh, we breathe. Breathe. And breathe. Interesting. Nine of Swords. This feels like anxiety. Some of you are going through a hardship from the efforts of a hater. Someone who was cruel. Someone who was, you know, constantly taking from you or leaving you without. For some of you, this was a relationship that, you know, just left you wondering, left you suffering. Some of you needed help with this situation, not knowing what was coming next, suffering in thought, alone, quiet. Protecting your heart. And protecting your heart from who and what. Maybe this king, get this King of Cups, but he's in reverse. So you may be protecting yourself from somebody who was creatively annoying and egotistical. Okay? Someone who was absent of mercy. A liar, cheater, whatever you want to call them. Half-assed, squeaky, deviant, whatever. liar, the one who promises but never comes through, or comes through halfway, and then gets mad at you for the lie they told or the half-ass shit they did. 8 of Cups here. This person, like, whoever this person was, like, yeah, okay, let it go. Some of you need or just experienced something that was building and you needed to let go of it. Some gain that had to be abandoned. Something that could have been happy, but not anymore. And it needed to be abandoned. The World comes out. And the advice here, okay? Find your happiness. Closure is from you, not necessarily the others. So sitting around feeling empty and hoping someone does right by you isn't always the way it's going to work. Those of you in modes of high anxiety, take a fucking breath. Go for a walk. Find some quiet space for yourself. If this had to do with a relationship, this is about strengthening you, right? And sometimes you got to go through some fucked up shit to get there. Some of you need to be focused on work and not the work that somebody worked on you. Focus on building yourself. Some of you are in angel school indeed and may be seeking logic for what happened here. But you may be in your mode of high anxiety, overthought. You are focusing on what happened and not the root, the baseline. How did that, why is that person like that? Why does this event happen to people? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like focusing on the leaves and not the plant itself, not the roots in the ground. If things aren't going as planned or you're filled with this anxiety. Let's see what numbers we have here. Yeah. The feelings of insecurity or nervousness even. I'm also getting another story right here. Some of you are doing something in front of people that is scary to you or you're concerned about it. There's great strength in this. Use your passions. Take a breath. You're going to be okay. Yes, there's going to be some nervousness. It happens. Do not stress yourself about what the others will say or do. Do your thing. And people will love you. It'll be fine. And even if it isn't, you need to learn to take the good with the bad also. Okay? Some of you are going to be seeing some successes with your fears, through your fears, going through your fears. The object of the game at this time for you, though, is breathe. Do not lose hope. Don't be careless. And don't be hanging around people who are careless either. Some of you are overthinking the self when you should be trusting the self. Some of you have been taught how to be a bully to yourself. Stop it. Get control of yourself. All right? Some of you have forgotten your value, your greatness. Nonetheless, it may come through an opportunity coming your way where you get to test your gangster. Test your braveness. And you are brave. No matter how much chaos, you have the tools and the spine to get through it. And you will. But you got to care about yourself in a major way. Okay? Be mindful of impulsive and quick decisions. Take your time with yourself. And work on the esteem. Work on that self-esteem. There's a cycle of illogical thoughts that you kind of need to break here. Not knowing what's coming next is okay, but blinding yourself to what's next, or covering your eyes, or not looking. That's not how you're going to get through this, so eyes wide open. Hard work ahead, but it does feel like something that is worth it. Something that is going to bring you great levels of knowledge. Pay attention to detail, right? The details. 9 of Cups comes out in reverse. For some of you, it won't be as joyous as you'd imagined, but it is strengthening the self. And that is a must, okay? So be mindful of the ego of the others. Be cautious of your ego when it comes to others. Breathe. For sure. Take a breath. Some of you are coming out of a place of danger or headed towards it. Take a breath. Be logical. Be aware of your space and the thirsty, impractical nature of others around you. This is something you know better. Take a breath, though. Have patience with yourself. Again, I'm saying this again. I just really feel like this thing. Some of you are going through this shy phase. Some of you are coming out of a place where you might have gone through something shameful, or you're afraid of being shamed. You're doubting yourself. I need you to knock that off. Okay? I'm gonna need you to stop it. Because you're just delaying what's next. And what's next? Oh, a chunk falls out. Strength, as far as I see it. Okay? Something about you becomes more trustworthy from this. And you'll be looking back wondering why you stalled for so long. Why you were containing your greatness for so long. Knock it off. Get out there. And the Wands here, this takes strength. This is a build of inner strength, right? And you're going to do this swimmingly well. You'll be fine. Breathe. Whatever the fears are, remember, take a breath. Whatever the concerns are, before you do something you know better, breathe. Looks like you need to take 3 important and patient breaths. Maybe logic comes through when this happens for you. You get an opportunity to have a different perspective. Think before you react badly. Thinking or pausing, taking a breath for strength and courage. And for self-control. Some of you need to take that breath so that you don't do anything aggressive. So the breath is about direction. Hope that was helpful, you guys. All right. For whoever needed those messages. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. I do appreciate you being here all the time. And do stay tuned for the next reading. This was Psi Divine. Remember, at all times, you are well. Thank you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.